Good morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the moving averages, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Wednesday the 24th of November. Looking at Bitcoin against the US dollar hourly candlesticks, bullish start to the day, going to see Bitcoin avoid the pivot at 56,966 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 58,480. Plenty of support is going to be needed for Bitcoin to break back through to 58,000 levels. So barring an extended rally, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Bitcoin target 60,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 59,382. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 56,064 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay well clear of the 23.6% fib, sitting at 53,628. Second major support level at 54,550 should limit the downside. Looking at the EMA's, slight narrowing of the 50 on the 100 and the 200, so look out for a further narrowing there to provide further support through the morning. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 56,966, break through to 58,000 levels to then target resistance levels. Looking at Ethereum against US dollar, it's been a mixed morning. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid the pivot at 4265 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 4467. Plenty of support is going to be needed for Ethereum to break back through to 4400. So barring an extended rally on the day, that first major resistance level should cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ethereum target 4700 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 4592. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 4139 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should stay clear of sub 4,000 levels. Second major support level sits at 3937. Looking at the EMAs, we're seeing the 50 close in on the 100. So look out for a possible bullish cross there that would support a breakout. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 4265, break through to 4400 levels to then target resistance levels on the day. Looking at Litecoin against US dollar, range bound start to the day. Going to need to see Litecoin avoid the pivot at 214 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 222 and the 38.2% fib at 223. Plenty of support from the broader market is going to be needed for Litecoin to break back through to 220s. So barring an extended rally, expect the 38.2% fib at 223 to cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Litecoin target 230 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 227. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 208 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should stay clear of sub 200 levels. Second major support level at 201 should limit the downside. Looking at the EMA, slight narrowing of the 50 on the 100, but no immediate signs of a bullish cross, so keep an eye on that. Any pullback of the 50 from the 100 would pressure Litecoin through the day. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 214, break back through to 220s to bring resistance levels into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against the US dollar, bearish start to the day. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid a fallback through the 38.2% fib at 1.0659 and the pivot at 1.0532 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 1.09. Plenty of support from the broader market will be needed for Ripple's XRP to break out for 1.08 levels. So barring an extended rally, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ripple's XRP target the second major resistance level at 1.1043 before any pullback. A fall through the pivot, just fallen back through the 38.2% fib. A fall through the pivot at 1.0532 would bring the first major support level at 1.0344 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 1's. Second major support level at 1.0021 should limit the downside. Looking at the EMAs, we are seeing the 50 narrow on the 100, so look out for a further narrowing there to provide support. Key, however, would be to avoid the pivot at 1.0532, break back through the 38.2% fib at 1.0659 and return to 1.08 levels to target 1.1 on the day.